The sleep experiment. Many of you guys wish to hear the voice recording from Connor that Dr. Chaudhry heard just before he committed suicide. I looked about from the recovered data and eventually found it. I will transcribe it here. Aaron Chaudhry, David Warnicki, Alyssa Nguyen, Mia Williams. What does it spell out? Adam. Everything is pre-planned. Death is coming. Het den se rena. It's unknown whether the spelling out thing is just a coincidence. The names have been changed, but the first letters remain unchanged, so even the original first names would make out Adam. A particularly interesting point in the recording is the last line, Het den se rena. It does not translate to any language. I haven't been able to figure out what it means. Day 12, night. Logs may be incomplete due to circumstances. Ethan was interviewed today. He was still quite unstable and appeared quite frightened. He didn't answer any of our questions and kept saying, "Everything is pre-planned. Death is coming. Het den se rena." He kept on telling us to run away, to evacuate the facility. He told us that Adam was not human. Dr. Nguyen believes that this is a symptom of psychosis and also stress due to not sleeping for 10 days. He's expected to make a full recovery after some restoring sleep. We've sedated him so he can remain calm and rest. This log may be quite long because a lot of interesting and noteworthy occurrences took place tonight. Sophia and Connor are showing no remorse at what they did to their eyes yesterday. They went back to their rooms after laughing for 1.5 hours non-stop. Our cleaning crew then locked out the games room and went to clean the mess. Immediately, Connor and Sophia came out of their rooms. They ran downstairs like athletes, and Connor grabbed oil, while Sophia grabbed matchsticks. They set fire to the locked door connecting the games room to the living room. Adam was seen chanting up in his room. We were too focused on what was happening to record his chants. The door burned away in seconds, and time slowed. Our cleaning crew froze in shock and stared at the door slowly burning away for what seemed like years. Then the screaming started. Sophia and Connor attacked the cleaning crew with animal strength. They ripped them open. Viscera spilled on the floor, and the screams continued. We tried to send an announcement through the PA system to tell them to stop. Connor and Sophia didn't even acknowledge it. Samantha came down from her room to join, but she was also attacked. They were on a rampage, biting and ripping apart anything that moved. They even bit and scratched at each other a few times. Their eyes were filled with a bloodlust I would never forget. They weren't human. This was something more sinister, something that has always existed in our minds. Only sleep can keep it at bay. Who are we to mess with natural cycles? Of course, we didn't evolve to sleep for nothing. The answer lies here. This is what happens. Day 13. We sealed all exit points to the house. We didn't bother to clean up the mess in the games room. We called the higher-ups straight away. They instructed us to stay put until they arrive. We're only 1 day away from the end of the experiment. We've decided to wait it out and finish the experiment properly, or all this would be for nothing. Connor and Sophia have been standing outside Adam's room for all of last night. None of the participants have eaten anything. The remaining participants are just Adam, Connor, and Sophia. Dr. Warnicki, me, and Dr. Nguyen are the remaining researchers. Dr. Williams has resigned. Since last night's ordeal, Adam has been non-stop chanting in his room. and Connor and Sophia have been absolutely motionless, standing at Adam's door. Their faces are devoid of any emotion. Their eyes are blank. Their clothes are tattered and red from blood. Their skin is riddled with various wounds and cuts. They're barely alive, but barely dead. We've been monitoring their brainwaves. They're barely present. They exhibit very low brain activity. Their heart rates are also very low. Medically speaking, they should be dead. Ethan has been begging us to let him out. He told us Adam visited him tonight. He told him that he was going to kill everyone, including him. He told him he should have obeyed. We've checked the security tapes for our own sake, and Ethan was definitely hallucinating. We've shifted him to our computer rooms so he can be further away from the experiment house. We believe this may alleviate his symptoms and stress a little. Normally, we wouldn't let anyone in there, but he isn't even stable enough to look through our records or cause any problem. Day 13, Night, written by Dr. Warnicki. They're planning something. Adam came to me today. He told me this. Het den sirena. I don't know what it means, and I don't want to know. I want to live. I want to be alive, to sleep another night. Sleep is a gift. This part was written by Dr. Wynn, as Dr. Warnicki took a break. Connor and Sophia have gone inside Adam's room. They're drawing all sorts of symbols on the walls. I've never seen those symbols ever before. They filled the whole room. They aren't writing with ordinary pens either. They're writing with their own blood. Our medical team is amazed at how they're still conscious after bleeding so much. Our participants have not eaten or drank anything since 3 days ago. Most of the house is a mess. Only another 24 hours until we end the experiment. We're planning to release a sedative gas into the house and sedate them. We will then medically induce them into a coma for a few days, and hopefully they will wake up. We have taken science too far. I will post the final logs tomorrow. Does anyone know what this means? Het den sirena. Watch for the final part to this story. Have a good night, everyone.